Hello everyone. Um, just wanted to make another video, share some dreams and visions that I got recently. Um, I'll start here with September 11th. So I was looking at someone's video and they were talking about how bad Disney was, how evil the shows and stuff like that have been getting, and the message and everything. They're saying that, of course, it's not that good. And we could clearly see a lot of things within Disney that's you know basically not that great at all. A lot of things to question. Um, you know, from a lot of the entertainment that they own, that they're putting out there. Of course, they ain't control a lot of the big net, at least one of the big networks right now. ABC and things like that. So you clearly see a lot of the stuff that they put out is questionable. Um, but so I had this dream about Disney. It was pretty crazy. It's pretty much like a nightmare. So had very had very bad nightmare against Disney. I had an attack dream by the enemy, and in the end, I went into a dark ride. That was like it's like basically Pirates of the Caribbean. In it were rooms. If you ever been on that ride, it's like a boat that goes around in the water, and you're looking at little scenes. There were in it were rooms, and I saw a man in the tunnel, but he would not help me. He was looking at the rooms, so he was like really into looking at the rooms, pretty much ignoring what I was, asking. It's pretty much kind of hypnotized just looking at the scenes. Kind of like if somebody was, looking at TV or something or a movie. In one of the rooms was a little girl that could not speak and had no arms. She was wrapped up on a bed but was scared. I tried to get her out of there but woke up after yelling for help. The girl was trapped at this, and this was Disney. The girl was trapped, and this was Disney. Received confirmation of a song called Tragic Kingdom. If you guys recognize that song. Um, Received this after watching the Disney show highlights from a warning video. Like I said, it is evil and a tool of the enemy. But so yeah, so I got all that confirmation there from the song. That was after I watched some Disney show highlights, which seemed kind of like didn't seem that great. Seemed kind of evil, seemed kind of bad. And then I saw that dream. It was like like I said, a little girl. She was basically didn't have a voice, couldn't escape, just kind of sitting in the bed. She didn't have arms, or her arms was wrapped up, and I was trying to help her. It was a scary scene. I think that might have been, some of these kids that work for Disney. They just kind of getting caught up in that whole Disney thing. You know, um, yeah, they don't really have a voice. They think it's cool or whatever to be working with Disney in some way, but then they get caught up in there. Their parents get caught up in there. Next thing you know, they're trapped. They don't have a voice, and they can't get out. Um, so just something to think about that. I mean, we could obviously see a lot of the entertainment and a lot of things that they promote are just not that good. Not good at all. They never, want to talk about biblical things, talk about things of the Bible, talk about God. It's all secularism. And mystical stuff, magical things. Basically witchcraft too. Of course they proponents on homosexuality and everything like that. So yeah, just something to think about. So next dream here, September 12th. the Lord says not to be fearful. The enemy uses fear. These days may bring great fear, but do not be afraid. So fear is not of the Lord. We're supposed to, of course, you have fear for the Lord, but the enemy is one that actually uses fear. Um, it's probably a different kind of fear, you know. But just be aware of that in these days. The enemy's gonna try to use whatever tools that he can to kind of deceive people, and put them under, his control. He can use fear to control people too. You know, just think, just think about that. You know, um, but it says, we can do all things through the Lord who strengthens us. You know, um, we don't have anything to fear. You so we move on. September 14th, had a dream uh, that someone at work thought we were being invaded or attacked by aliens. He was really scared or excited, and I called everyone over to watch it on TV, but realized that it was just a movie that looked real. So I quickly changed the channel to the real news to calm everyone down. So I had that dream. Um, I know a lot of people say that, um, when the rapture happens, when Jesus comes back, they're going to try to fool everybody by saying that it was an alien invasion or alien abduction, but it says it's going to be either false by using technology, or of course, it could be, the enemy, you know, the demons posing as aliens. So just something to think about. Like I said, I had that dream right there where they did think it was an alien invasion, but it was fake. It wasn't real. Um, so man, I mean, all these things are starting to kind of line up, and I'm sitting getting these dreams that kind of show the same thing. Um, so on the same day, had another dream that I walked outside the house and looked at the sky, and it was full of beautiful stars that were very bright. I could clearly make out the big and little dippers and other stars. I was then lifted up and started floating toward the sky. Keep looking forward. So that was basically a rapture dream. You know, had that rapture dream right there. It was very beautiful. Looking at the stars, very very peaceful. I could clearly make out the stars, very bright in the clouds, and all of a sudden I just started floating up toward the sky. And then that was it. So I know that was a rapture dream. No, everybody believes that this Revelation 12 sign could be something. Um, I don't know, but I know that we're close there. It's like a week away now. So I would say, just regardless of what how you feel about everything, just keep strong and keep your focus on the Lord. No matter what, whether it's that day or not. It could be before, it could be after, it could be on the day. Who knows? You know, but I think it's something significant that might take place. I'm not really sure what it could be, but you know, I would say just be prepared and be ready either way. You know, but yeah, the Lord comes back sooner than later. You know, that's you know that's definitely a great thing. We should be ready regardless at all times. But yeah, just keep focusing. Keep the faith. Um, keep focus on the Lord. Don't get discouraged at all. Then on here, September 16th, which is like yesterday morning, had a vision of a large meteor impact. So I had a faint vision of seeing this meteor impact the Earth. It's just a flash. Just like 3 times, I think it was. You know, and of course, if you go to Revelation 8, chapter 8, and if you go to the trumpets, and then on the third trumpet, the third angel sounded his trumpet, and a great star, blazing like a torch, fell from the sky on the third fell from the sky on a third of the rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star is wormwood. And a third of the waters turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. So that's the third trumpet when the wormwood comes down, the meteor named wormwood. So I had that dream of the impact. It was a meteor that impacted the earth, you know. So that could have been wormwood, but a lot of people talking about this hidden planet out there that might reveal itself or, affect the earth in some way. So I mean, there's different things, different theories out there, but clearly the Bible chapter, Revelation chapter 8, that's verse 10, the third trumpet, um, it talks about wormwood, a star that hits the earth. You call it the star. The star. I mean, that could be a meteor too, though. Most likely a meteor, but yeah. So I had that faint vision, and then last part here, there's something about the eyes of those who those deceived are given over. They will look dead, dark, lifeless, not human. So I'm just noticing that a lot of people that's kind of either totally deceived or just totally given over to the enemy. Um, seem like they got like something wrong. I won't say something wrong, but something going on with their eyes, where it's just lifeless, dead, like no one's really there, you know. I think that's kind of a sign of, you know, just demonic oppression, even though they might seem like they're themselves, but they're like highly influenced by the enemy, and you can kind of see that through the eyes. Um, just something to think about. I know there are a lot of people talking about a lot of this weird stuff out there, with